sisters. I missed y'all. Welcome back to A Sister in Holiness. Thank y'all so much for y'all patience. Thank you so much for the support in this channel. Like I said before, initially this channel was created just so I could upload a tutorial of how I started my instant locks. My plan was to upload it to Instagram. I tried for the longest, but it wouldn't let me upload the video in its entirety. So I utilized YouTube so that I could just show those who had an interest in getting locks and maybe just wanted to do it themselves. Maybe they couldn't afford it. Maybe they just don't like anybody in their hair doing their hair and just wanted to do them themselves. So that was my reason for posting it. And a couple sisters subscribed to the channel because I wasn't going to use the channel. If you don't know, I do have another channel called Modestly Fit, and you are more than welcome to go ahead and check that out. So I had 2 subscribers to the channel, and I'm like, well, if they subscribe to the channel, then I'm gonna go ahead and utilize it. So A Sister in Holiness was birthed. So I'm so thankful for the rest of you all who subscribed. So it's just going to be a mix of things on this channel. I was trying to cater it to just hair care, head wraps, but I'm just going to utilize it for just different things. So we'll just be covering a lot of different things on this channel. I think that's what I've decided. I did even for months, y'all. I know I've been MIA, but a lot has been going on with me personally, going through some life transitions, but God is faithful, as y'all who follow me on other platforms has heard me say already. So yeah, it's all good. It is well, and I'm hoping it is well with you all. But yeah, months ago, before things happened, I had purchased a mannequin head so I can just do some different styles on here, like just different twists and techniques and things like that with the hair. But I won't be doing that today. Today I just wanted to talk about self-love. So yeah, today I am switching things up. No hair tutorials, no head wraps or styles. Just want to have a heart-to-heart about self-love. And I want to share my personal testimony of how I let go of weaves and makeup and learn how to love myself exactly the way that God made me. So I have been doing hair since I started to learn, since I was 5. I started learning how to braid. At the age of 12, I had clientele out of my mom's house. So I had clientele at 12 and just had been doing hair since then. As I got into my early 20s or after high school, I eventually went to cosmetology school to get my cosmetology license and was like very heavy into the cosmetology world. I would go on to go to different hair shows, anything that had to do with the cosmetology world. I had a heart for it. Eventually wanted to become a stylist, have my own salon, had big dreams. Then I heard the word of the Lord through my pastor, and what stood out when he said, "What's wrong with the way that God made you?" And I was sitting there, and at the time, I can recall vividly, I had my honey contacts in, my lashes that I couldn't live without. So I thought, and I had my crochet twists in, and yeah, I was sitting there listening to the message, and he said, "What's wrong with the way God made you?" And I had to ask my own self the question, and it was just like the Lord himself was just speaking. I know he was speaking through him, but was talking to me, and I asked myself, what's wrong with the way that God made me? And I just never just really thought about, like, you would hear people say, like, in the world, you know, about natural beauty and things like that. But when he said it, it just hit different. And it just went to the core of my being. And from there, I started learning about the importance of, according to biblical law, why a woman should have her head covered and, you know, not have on the face paint and all these things. So my image, like, really had to change, and that took a toll on me mentally and emotionally, because for so many years I was wearing makeup and all I wore was hair weaves. If I didn't have a hair weave, it's because I took it out because I wanted a really short pixie cut style. And yeah, so I rarely wore my hair anyway. And so I had to choose, and I made the choice to give it all up. Because I wanted to be saved, and I wanted to do right according to the scripture when it comes to that particular topic. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to be saved and do right by all areas. I have my struggles, but in this particular one, because I'm speaking about the topic, yeah, I wanted to do right and be right. And so when I heard that part of the doctrine, I made the choice. I started taking my crochets out, took my lashes off, and took my contacts out and started wearing glasses. And or if I would wear contacts, then I would wear the clear contacts. So initially making that change, it was so hard for me. It was so hard for me. And even with not wearing pants and shorts or short skirts, yeah, in my appearance, because I prided myself on what I thought looking good. And of course I was influenced and had influence from women on TV, or just different women who I knew in the world and in the cosmetology world, who I looked up to. And I had to learn to love myself. And while at that time I thought I did love myself, just at that time giving up those things, I didn't realize how much of a negative impact it made on me. Definitely took a toll on me, especially with the people that I knew or who knew me to be a certain way. Once I made that change and started covering my head and wearing long skirts or dresses, you know, I would get told, what's wrong with you? You know, you look like a grandma. And just, you know, went through much persecution at that time. And I really had to make the choice. Either I'm going to live for God or I'm not. And once it comes to how I looked externally, I had to learn that I'm not doing it to please people. I'm doing it to please my Father. And yeah, went through much persecution when I changed the way that I looked. And how I feel about it now is totally different from how I felt about it before. Before, initially, I struggled because I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to do it. So I did it so much more because I knew I had to. Now I've learned to embrace modesty and embrace how I look without makeup, without fake hair. And I tell you, it feels so good. It's just a sense of freedom to know that I can walk outside and I don't feel like I'm ugly because I don't have lashes on, or I don't feel like I'm ugly because my blemish is showing and I can't cover it up with concealer. And I'm just getting emotional right now because that was such a a huge stronghold on me that I didn't even know was a stronghold, and really had to learn to love myself the way that God made me, and had to realize that it's only one me in the world, and if I don't be Rochelle, then who's gonna be Rochelle? I can't be any other woman out there because God made me. So I had to learn to be Rochelle, and like in times past when I would have a different hairstyle or different hair weaves in, and I would pretend, oh, I'm being such and such today, or I'm being Bianca today, or I'm being Chloe today, and just really had to let all that go and be Rochelle. And while I know that I am different, and we're all different, and that's what's beautiful, so beautiful about it, that we can be ourselves and we don't have to try to compete because I'm not shaped like another sister or woman, and or I don't have the complexion of another woman, or I don't have the hair length of another woman. We are the way God made us, and I learned to love that and love myself how God made me, because there's only one me and it's only one you, and that's a gift that we have to learn to embrace and embrace ourselves fully without the world's influence. And self-love is so important because it helps women value themselves from the inside out. I've met so many women who would appear to look good on the outside, and the inside was just didn't match what was on the outside. And a lot of times it was because they didn't really love themselves. When you love yourself, you set healthy boundaries, you make better choices, and you have more confidence. And it also helps you to allows you to embrace your own uniqueness instead of comparing yourself to others. And it also strengthens your relationship with yourself and with others. And it helps you live authentically and joyfully. So, my sisters, I encourage you, wherever you are on your journey, let's walk this journey of self-love together. All right, that's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more content. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. It truly, truly, truly means a lot to me. I'm just so thankful and so grateful to be able to share this experience, especially in holiness, with my sisters. I'm just so very thankful for it. So until next time, peace and blessings, my sisters. Bye.